Hey guys, Travis Gillespie here. Today we're going to look at identity properties, and there's two different types that we're going to look at. One deals with addition and the other deals with multiplication. So let's go ahead and look at both of them. I just want to create just a little bit of a table on the screen here. I'm going to go ahead and change my pen as well. Off to the left here, we're going to call this the identity property. Now some people, or you might even see this written two different ways. Some people call it the identity property for addition. So I'm just going to put a little divider there and write for addition. Other people, or you might see it written another way, but other people know it as the identity property of 0. Regardless of which way you see it written, it means the same thing. So let's take a look at what this property is telling us. I just want to change my pen real quick, and the identity property for addition tells us that if we take any number, I'm just going to put a down, and we add the whole number 0 to it. Remember, a is a variable. It can be any value. But when you take any value and you add that whole number 0 to it, well, 0 won't change this number. So let's go ahead and look at it another way. Because I can reorder these numbers. I could start with 0. Okay, so 0 plus a. So a plus 0 is equal to, well, 0 plus a. These are identical to one another. But the bottom line, the property is telling you when you add 0 to any number, it won't change the result. So in this case, a plus 0 equals a. Also, 0 plus a equals a. So our result is that number itself. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at another example here. This time I'm going to use a value, 8, and I'm going to add it to 0. Another way of looking at this is taking the number 0 and adding it to 8. Well, in either case, the result, or the sum, is always equal to that other number. So 0 doesn't change the value. It always equals that other number. In this case, it happens to be 8. So let's just go ahead and plug an 8 in here. 8 plus nothing. Or if I take 0, if I take nothing and add 8 to it, well, I get 8 again. Cool stuff. Let's box this up. So I'm just going to box these up, and then we're going to take a look at one more example dealing with the identity property for addition. This time, let's take a number. Oh, I don't know. Let's take a 4. And I want to take 4 and multiply it with a variable. Let's just use a up top. So I have multiplication here, 4 times a, but this time I want to add nothing to it. I'm going to take 0 and add it to 4 times a. Now remember, a can be any value. It's a variable. But regardless, whatever this outcome is of 4 times a, when you add nothing to that result, you still get a sum of that other number. In this case, that other number is 4 times a. So I'm going to write 4a here. So 4a, or 4 times a, plus nothing is still equal to 4 times a. Let's go ahead and box that up.